XRP just pumped to $2.87 from its local lows, down at 48 cents, which is a whopping 485%. It's achieved the unbelievable, a rally that virtually all XRP holders have been waiting for since 2018. Now, is this the biggest bull trap in XRP history, or is this just the first major move in an uptrend that will take us well above $10? Should you sell everything and your XRP bag right now? Well, let's dissect this a bit more. We've covered XRP on the channel for years now, and through the months of October all the way into November, as the price of XRP continued to just dump or even remain in a very strong low range, I'd mentioned over and over and over again how 63 to 64 cents was the major resistance, and you can go ahead and check on the channel for yourself through those months. Then I said if we broke above that range, the next major range of resistance would be about 74 cents, which seemed to be a consistent area of sell pressure. Heck, even when you look throughout history, you can see how this was a resistance zone. This became a support zone, and yet again we started to dump. And I mentioned if we were able to break out above that 64 to 74 cent range, we would likely skyrocket straight up to the $2 zone, which would act as another area of resistance, or we would see some sort of sell pressure, even potentially a bull trap. Now let's play this chart out and see what actually happened. Not only did the price rally and hang out here for a day, but it continued to rally well above the $2 zone, all the way up to $2.87 as of today. In other words, this rally has been driven by true leverage and FOMO. I didn't even expect this rally to remain this strong for this long. On a weekly time frame, we are experiencing our 5th straight week up, and we have yet to experience a pullback, which has some investors a tad nervous. Now, when you pull up a 200 EMA on the daily time frame, which I will head on over to here right now, the 200 EMA is indicated by this blue line, and here we have the price and the rallies. You can see that we are officially 280% deviated from that EMA and about 400% up from the lows. You can see that the 200 EMA, which is indicative of a trend, is now starting to trend up. Price is above the 200 EMA. This gets a lot of investors excited, but what's worrisome to many is the fact that we are so far deviated. In other words, the price is so far above this 200 EMA without pulling back that many believe this could be one of the biggest bull traps in history. Heck, even when you turn back to 2021 and you look at what potentially was a resistance zone between $1.36 up to $1.70, many believe that this is a trap where the price is going to break right back down into these ranges right here. However, it's hard to doubt performance like this, and it's hard to even want to short. I will not be taking on any leverage. That said, everything in this video is for educational and informational purposes only. This is not intended to be financial advice. You're still, however, going to have a plethora of folks who doubt the move. They sell too early and cry wolf while they continue to watch the price of XRP go higher and higher as they sit on the sidelines. Now, it's fair to assume, considering back in 2021, we also pumped extremely hard into that $2 range, only to break right back down again for a 200 EMA touch. Put another way, we deviated really hard from the 200 EMA and then pulled back and actually went below. Even in 2023, when we found out that XRP was deemed not a security, you can see that many people believed this was going to be the start of a major new uptrend for XRP, and yet again, we saw a major deviation from the 200 EMA, and the price then pulled right back to the 200 EMA. So imagine this. People think, okay, well, maybe the price is going to pull back to that $1.73 range down to $1.40. However, it is also possible that the price could dump right back down to 70 cents. However, I don't personally believe that is going to happen. Here's what I do know. The late great Warren Buffett used to have an old phrase. He said, be fearful when others are greedy and be greedy when others are fearful. So you have a lot of XRP experts. And right now, they are extremely fearful while the price of XRP continues to pump. Virtually all crypto investors are talking about XRP right now. And this is truly impressive. If I pull up the Google search trends for XRP versus Bitcoin over the last 12 months, you can see this orange line is always Bitcoin, and it's consistently stronger than XRP in terms of its search volume. For the very first time since November 10th through the 16th, XRP has now surpassed into December the search volume of Bitcoin. In other words, retail investors and search volume is growing on XRP whilst declining on Bitcoin. This is actually probably the very first time this has ever happened, again, since 2018. When you look at top trending coins on social media and all platforms, you can see that XRP is virtually number one since December 2nd, December 1st, November 30th, and even November 29th as it continues to put in new highs. So with all of the attention and with a rally this strong, what money is left to flow into the market? Yeah, we've had a lot of positive news, but a lot of that positive news has already been cooked into this current price. And then leverage on shorts has actually driven the price higher as many people have been liquidated and forced to buy back at a higher price. How much higher could this thing go before a pullback? Should you dump everything? Or is this the right time to get out of the market, and more specifically XRP? Well, my friend, you came to the right video because I will be sharing with you what I'll be doing with my portfolio and how I'll properly position myself into the upcoming couple of days and even weeks. And as always, if you're feeling blessed and bullish, comment 777. And if you're going to be the wealthiest person in your family tree, be sure to smash the subscribe button because we cover a lot on this video. We put a lot of work into these videos, and if you enjoy them, it helps the channel out that you subscribe. So let's get into it. Hello and welcome back to the Bull Runners channel. If you're new here, my name is Paul and you can find me on Twitter or X at PaulyDeFi. That said, in this video, I want to cover whether or not it would be wise to sell right now. And better yet, what kind of selling should we do? Now, again, this is not financial advice. This is just my opinion, but my goal is to help you to better understand your goals, manage risk, and your portfolio as XRP is putting in some insane new highs and arguably outperforming everything in the crypto market, especially as a major market cap altcoin now surpassing everything except for Ethereum and Bitcoin. It is ranked number 3, as you can see here, and is sitting on a whopping $154 billion market cap. However, this is a post that I want to share because for a lot of you folks, you've already been investing in XRP or longtime holders and believers, and it's freaking cool to see that a lot of people are winning right now. However, this is where things can get potentially dangerous, which is why it's so important to watch a video like this. Just depending on your goals, it helps to have a better understanding. That said, Don Alt shared something recently. He said, never seen more people win. Literally everyone is euphoric. Everyone is buying cars, paying for weddings, buying homes, and even paying off mortgages. This is great to see because they've all been DCAing or dollar cost averaging for years and are up giga now. It's actually quite funny to see. And he found all this information on a subreddit with XRP. Now, with a rally this strong on XRP, not only is it getting a lot of attention because Gary Gensler is out, because everyone over at Ripple is super stoked about some new regulatory frameworks and a new incoming administration that's going to be very crypto friendly and remove a lot of the roadblocks that have caused headaches and issues for companies like Ripple over the last 4 years. But what I find so exciting about this price action is not just the fact that we're all winning on XRP, but even tools like Dex Screener are now listing XRP tokens on the XRP ledger. As you can see here, if I scroll over to the left-hand side, right here, there is a tab called XRPL, completely new development. And over the last 24 hours, there has been $233 million in volume on the XRPL among many of these meme coins. And I think this is going to be the next major way that people inside of the XRP ecosystem make a boatload of money, because we already know meme coins have been a very strong narrative throughout the last couple of years, but specifically even in 2024, outperforming virtually everything else. And so typically, if you have a major crypto like XRP doing very well, then a lot of that money from XRP is going to rotate and find its way into meme coins. You can see right here, Solana has been consistently the winner. Over the last 24 hours, they've had $5.49 billion of volume among their blockchain, and specifically mostly in meme coins. So as XRP has now passed Solana in terms of market cap, I believe this number right here is going to continue to climb and climb and climb throughout the year, which means many people got rich on XRP, but even more people can get rich and arguably richer investing in a lot of those ecosystem meme coins. And matter of fact, it doesn't even have to be meme coins. If I click over on market cap right here, you can see, and although it is very small, forgive me, we just have too much information on the screen that I have to cover. Just right here on the right hand side, you can see how we have $128 million market cap. The next one's sitting at 74 million. And then finally 36, 35, 31. When I compare that to something like Solana and I click market cap, you can see that many of these meme coins like Moodang, Peanut, Chill Wojak, and even Enron are sitting in the billions of dollars of market cap. That means there is a lot of opportunity to be had on the XRPL. And so who better than Nick from the Bull Runners channel to explain exactly what's going to happen as more and more money flows away from Solana into the XRP ecosystem. Let's have a listen.
Did that happen? And lots of traders on Solana's blockchain are moving over to the XRP blockchain to trade meme coins on the XRP ledger, because you guys know that Dex Screener just now started supporting XRP meme coins. For example, this project literally just launched and it's already over a $2 million market cap. It's the first AI agent on the XRP ledger. And for example, I shared this project with you guys several videos ago when it was below a $20,000 market cap, literally day of launch. And since then, I mean, it's done over 200x, 300x, 400x. At the peak, it was over 500x at nearly a $10 million market cap. And I believe right now it's still around like a $5 million market cap. So it's still up, what, like 200, 300x. So that's like turning $1,000 into over $200,000. Now, I make no guarantees, but when you plug in with Altcoin Pro University and join 499 members, maybe you can become the 500th member. We're going to add thousands of people to our crypto inner circle and our education platform, where we provide the best education for you guys. And for example, right back here, when you click the link below and you get started today, you click on the community section. The first thing that you want to do is start here and introduce yourself. We have 960 comments thus far. Everyone is loving the community. It's cool because you guys get a chat. For privacy reasons, I'm not going to scroll down, show you everyone's names, but there's conversations like, look, one just popped up right here. People are asking questions, and you guys could ask any question you want here. Our research team will get back to you. And plus, community members that are very knowledgeable, that have been in the crypto space for a long period of time, will even comment on your posts and help you out along the way, because we're all here to help each other and win together. And when you click on more right here, you can see announcements, general discussion, market updates, altcoin picks as well too. So when we find these top altcoin picks that we think are undervalued or have massive explosive potential the rest of this bull run, we'll post them in here for you guys to see. And it's not to tell you to buy or sell them, because these videos are not for financial advice. Crypto's very risky. You could definitely lose money in these markets. These videos are purely for education, informational purposes only. But here's just an example of an artificial intelligence pick that was called out 13 days ago at a $4.4 million market cap. Right now, it's at a $25 million market cap. So that's roughly between what, a 5 or a 6x. So for example, while XRP, if you bought it at 50 cents, it's up a 4x. But if you buy now, you are buying a little bit higher than where everyone else on the Bull Runners channel was accumulating all through 2023. So there's still plenty of opportunities in this space that I'll be personally rotating my profits from XRP into all throughout 2025, and we'll be sharing that with you guys inside of Altcoin Pro. And then of course, I'll be leaving some in stable coins, putting some in like gold, silver, real estate, potentially some bonds, Ripple stablecoin to earn an APY, etc. But we're not just going to be leaving the crypto market completely. We're going to be here with you each and every single day. And you guys want to stick around even during the bear market, because there's going to be amazing opportunities to get the bottom and buy the bottom. If you just just leave and you exit the market and you try and come back, then you're going to be the same typical retail investor that comes in too late, ends up buying the top again during the next bull run, when you want to be accumulating at the exact bottom. For example, our team even said Solana is most likely to be one of the easiest trades next year, and this was posted December 29th, 2022, on the day that Solana bottomed out at around $8. And since then, Solana looks like it's up over 2,500%. That's a 25x. It's like turning $1,000 into over $25,000. And the bull run is just getting started. The list goes on and on and on. Our team called Sui, Ondo, and even some of the biggest cult-based meme coins like MOG back in July 20th of 2023, the day that MOG launched. So click the link in the description below, watch the video, and I'll see you on the inside.
So how you can get access to Altcoin Pro University is by clicking on the link below or the first pinned comment in the description, but make sure, or in the comments I should say, but make sure it's actually from the bull runners, because if it's not, it could be some scammer. And the reality is there's just thousands of people scamming people in the markets all the time. So the best way you can do it is actually by clicking the link in the description for bullrunners.com. Already since that recording, which was just like a day ago, we have 548 members. And yes, the bonuses run dry and we are increasing the price once we hit that 1,000 members. Now, with the 1,000 members, you are going to get some cool bonuses that you will literally not get otherwise. So extremely important that if this is something that you are committing to, you're committing to potentially becoming a crypto millionaire in 2025, this is the best educational platform on the planet for you to take advantage of. Go to bullrunners.com. I'll see you on the other side. Let's get back into it. Now, there are a few different things that are getting investors skittish, aside from the fact that XRP has obviously deviated really strong from that 200 EMA, and many people believe there's going to be a pullback, but also we have to take a look at the general markets. Right now, markets are, or at least TradFi markets, are really up. Bitcoin is still really up, even though XRP is sucking a lot of the liquidity out of the market and other altcoins to be invested into XRP. That doesn't mean that investors generally aren't skittish, as right now inflation is still freaking high, and the Fed's preferred 12-month measure core of inflation stuck stubbornly at 2.8% in its October reading, marking a 6-month period of no further progress toward the central bank's 2% target, which means they might actually keep interest rates higher for longer. Many people believe that they were going to continue to lower rates, which is typically very bullish for the markets. But as we've looked at the history and the past, we find that as they continue to lower rates, especially from that first rate cut, we get closer and closer to a recessionary period. Now, I don't have time to explain all that, but basically what this means is a few months ago, we lowered interest rates for the very first time. Then usually within a 6-month time frame, we experience some sort of a market sell-off or a recessionary environment. And here we are into month 3. However, this doesn't indicate that I should be selling my position just yet. And I'll explain what that means when we take a look at the XRP chart here shortly. However, from this article over at Inc., the Fed is losing the inflation battle. However, investors simply don't care. In other words, yeah, a lot of these economic readings don't look too good. Right now, we have Consumption Expenditures Price Index, which is currently up and climbed to 2.3%. We have the core PCE came in hot as well with a year-over-year print of 2.8%. And we even had a normalization of interest rates in the bond market on the 10 and 2-year yield back in September. Typically, when something like this happens, when we go below this 1% line, this is indicative of a recession potentially coming. When we climb above, we usually have a period of 8 to 14 months left in the market rally before the market crashes. And this has happened consistently back here in 2007 and even again in 2000 before the dot-com crash. As you can see here, we went below this 1% line here, market crashed, and interest rates normalized. Same thing back here. The bond market, yield curve inversion, normalization, market crashes, and then we continue to rally up. Well, now we were in a 2-year plus period below the line. We just went above it. So yes, people are a bit skittish, especially when you see the S&P 500 continue to put in new highs. But this is what's happened after Trump and their new administration is going to be lenient on policies surrounding markets, surrounding economic growth, surrounding tariffs or taxing other nations that don't do business with us. This is beginning to look like true euphoria, and it's showing up in the XRP price. So the reality is, even though we have negative economic indicators and readings, markets are truly just shrugging it off. And now it doesn't mean that we won't experience a day of reckoning, as again, I'm on a weekly time frame and chart. From a daily perspective, we're consistently putting in a new uptrend or a series of higher highs and higher lows. And this has really showed up in the price of XRP. So to answer the question, if you were thinking of selling, I wouldn't probably sell just yet. However, I would prepare for a potential pullback. That doesn't mean that if you're a long-term investor, you shouldn't take some level of profit. That's not me saying that you should sell, but it is me telling you I do believe XRP has a lot higher to go by the end of this bull run, whether that comes sometime in early 2025 or even into 2026. I believe we're going to hit not only new all-time highs, but we're going to hit some insane all-time highs. When I see a rally this strong, this is an indicator that there is more market demand for XRP than I ever thought possible. At first, my target was going to be $8 to $10, but now I'm revising it up to $12 to $14. So to answer the question, should you sell now? Well, the real question is, what are your goals? If your goal is to take some profit because you have some bills to pay, or this is life-changing money, or you could potentially even pay off your mortgage, I would say, why not? However, if your goal is to see that fabled $10+ price, just understand that you are taking on a bit of risk. And sometimes the risk might come in the fact that we will pull back down to $1.30 or $1.70 or even lower. Sometimes the risk comes down to the fact that you're going to get a bit scared and sell a little too early as the market pulls back, only to see the market rally even higher, FOMO in, and then just get chopped in and out of the market. I've made that mistake so many times back in the day. So the best advice that I could give most of the viewers on this channel is to pull up a 10 and 20 EMA. Very straightforward, very simple. This blue line is the 10 EMA, this orange line is the 20 EMA, and it might look different on your chart. Then just watch this chart closely. Whenever we pull back to that 20 or 10 EMA at first, might signal a good buy zone. Okay, if we continue to pull back to the 20 EMA, which currently sits at about $1.62, that would be my last range of support before I become a bit bearish. But as things stand, we've consistently rallied on a daily time frame well above the 10 and 20 EMA, and the 10 EMA is well above the 20 EMA. So everything in this situation is very bullish. We also have volume to confirm the trend, as volume has consistently climbed and is now at a new all-time high and well above that fourth standard of the third standard of deviation, which basically means there's a 2% chance that something like this happens on the buy side and a 2% chance that something like this happens on the sell side. When you combine them both, it adds up to about 4.68%. So yes, anything above this top white line is an extremely big move on this exchange, and it's no different when you look at the Binance exchange. So to give you the long story short, I'm personally not selling my XRP bags. If anything, I'm adding to it on pullbacks between the 10 and 20 EMA, but I am currently holding strong, even though this rally is absolutely insane, and even though on the weekly time frame and even on the daily time frame, I do expect some sort of a pullback. As an XRP investor, I think it's important to practice patience, which, by the way, we've already practiced for so long, it doesn't hurt to wait a little bit longer. So if you enjoyed the video and you learned something new, be sure to smash the subscribe button. It helps the channel out. And one last time, go to bullrunners.com if you want to learn how to get access to Altcoin Pro University. This is a 26-minute video that explains everything you get. Once we hit the 1,000 member mark, bonuses run dry. We're also going to raise the price probably close to the end of December. So that said, time is running out. We're consistently adding between 20 to 50 members daily. And if you snooze, you lose. Worst case scenario, you check this out, it isn't for you. But if it is, and you're committed to becoming a crypto millionaire in 2025, which we can't guarantee, however, we can say this would be the best platform for you to take advantage of so you can get closer to that goal. Then head on over to bullrunners.com. Link is down below. Thanks so much for watching the video. I look forward to seeing you next time, my friend. Goodbye.